thought-provoking ignorance, the best blend of hip-hop and R&B with special guests and Cave Crush interviews. Inside the Cave is now on Indie Central Radio. Inside the Cave.
Inside the Cave podcast. Outside Johnny, word up B.
Hey, Charlemagne the God here, and I'm going inside the cave, right? Right.
This is Deion Cole, I'm going inside the cave. Peace.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your favorite Swing Cousin Junior, man, and I'm going inside the cave. I'm going to be in there. Just tune in. I'm in here.
Bad. It's just niche. I'm going inside the cave. Where the fuck is the cave? But we in that bitch all day, every day. Check out the podcast. They doing big things. We out.
Hey, this is War Riding Period. I'm going inside the cave. And I hope I come out.
Thought-provoking ignorance since 2015.
You did say you wanted to be in, right?
All right, here we go. Welcome back. Happy New Year to Inside the Cave podcast, cavecrushshop.com. We are back from our long hiatus. I had a lot of stuff to do, take care of, get this show ready for year number 5. I am CB and I'm the real CB. And Seasonal said Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, tis the season. What's going on?
Ladies, tell the truth. 2020 slide.
What's going on? Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, everybody. Tell the truth, I'm coming with some shit this year.
Yeah, man, we got a good show today. A lot of news to talk about as well. We are on Indie Central Radio, the Indie Central Radio app. Happy New Year's to Mike Jones and everybody. We did have a show, man, once again. I forgot to upload the podcast. We did, but it'll be up by the time it's up. But the best of 2019, we did that on Indie Central Radio last year. And last week, but we'll have that up for the podcast if anybody missed it. All right, let's see. We got a crazy cat's corner. Not really crazy, not to us. Maybe to Kat if she's here, and talk about the latest in the news. Hey, before we go to play a song or whatever for everybody listening on Indie Central, we got to tell everybody, Big Dog, man. I hate to kick off the year 2020 like this. Big Dog cousin, man, got shot up, bro. And
the fuck?
Yeah, man. Young guy, 32, with 4 kids. And, yeah, man. So,
dang.
We want to say RIP to Dog's cousin, man. First man.
Yeah, RIP, Dog. Sorry to hear that, man. What? Yes. Damn.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace. Where was this at? Chicago? Shit.
No. Back in his hometown in Alabama. So, yeah, man. I forgot to mention that.
Shot up.
Yeah, bad for what he said, but yep, 32. Yeah, so if you fuck with the dog, man, everybody say RIP to him and all that. So
man, that's fucked up.
Yep, it sure is, man. Everybody listening on Indie Central will be back.
High energy, full with the wisdom, sense of a rich man, knowledge and the rhythm. This is what I'm using to come up with a style, so I'll interact all together better with the crowd. Nervous for a second and the record starts spinning and I fall into the state of mind of what I've just created. Pumping like the doctor, D into the RE suckers ready to leap up on the tip when we made it. Created so I'll never be regarded as a regular, more than just a little bit better than my competitor. You should never underestimate the fashion. I hope for the stage whether I'm cooling or thrashing. Cracking the concoction created by me. When read, you read E equals a D-O to the C. Knowledge and the talent that my mother had born to her equals an artist I won't be born. What is that, Dre?
It's the formula. Your favorite podcast is now syndicated on Indie Central Radio. Listen to Inside the Cave weekly on Indie Central Radio. Download the Indie Central Radio app now.
Here we go. Welcome back to Inside the Cave. This is True, False, or And. I got a whole bunch of them. I got 2019 worth of, 2020 worth of. Hey, how long does it take for y'all to stop saying Happy New Year?
Yeah, it's over now.
It's over with. Okay, because I keep saying it. I keep making.
Well, I think it's appropriate. This is our first show of the new year, so
nah, but I keep saying it in general to people. Like if I ain't seen somebody, I keep saying it.
That's probably because you don't know how to hold a conversation. You're a terrible conversationalist, you know. So you probably don't have any opening lines to say to anybody other than Happy New Year.
Maybe you might be on the son. You might be on the son.
God damn.
All right, here we go. This is it. Retired drug dealers make the best makes the best truck drivers.
Facts. I want to say retired hustlers, retired illegal hustlers.
Next.
And that's true.
That motherfucker said retired drug dealer. God damn, these practice tickets expensive as fuck.
How much are they?
I just sent you the link.
$200.
But that's Wintrust. You know what I'm saying? That's Wintrust.
Yeah, but
$200. It's
in the rafters.
But no. It's more intimate though. It's more intimate because it's a smaller arena.
Oh, so they do got tickets available?
Yeah.
But so
nigga, you gonna be looking behind a pillar, and nigga, you better bring
the link Belly sent might have been like going through that promoter or through them people. You know, like they might have sold out of what they had. But that's why I say going to the actual venue, they always have tickets available.
Nigga, the $200 tickets, nigga, you ain't gonna be able to get an autograph.
No, you know how we do.
Yeah, you get there early enough. You get there early enough. You might be downstairs. What they make you go upstairs?
Maybe.
Don't get there on time.
Everybody listening, we're talking about NBA All-Star Weekend coming to Chicago. We all trying to figure out how to hustle up some tickets to go.
I know how I'm getting up in there. Man, I know how I'm getting up.
I'm actually trying to hit a lick for all of us anyway. Well, I ain't going to say all of us. I'm just going to say for the people that's on this show tonight, I'm trying to hit a lick for the three of us, which would be a lot easier. So I'm gonna see.
That's what I'm talking about. One senior citizen ticket for me and my two sons, y'all.
Hey, here we go. The speed limit in Chicago is whatever song you listening to. True, false, or in?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hey, so when when girls listening to said favorite song, the Lizzo.
The
Lizzo.
That's
they speed their ass off when they listening to Lizzo, huh?
That's a big hefty motherfucker, that boy.
I'm feeling good as hell.
All right, here we go. When black people don't want to do nothing, their favorite line is, "Damn, you should have said something earlier." True, false, or in?
Hell yeah, that's my favorite line. Damn, so you should have said something earlier. I was just over there.
Hey, how much time do you need in advance to actually do something? Like if I was doing
a month,
yeah.
Shit.
Yo, it said ain't lying because it took them forever to buy the tickets for Vegas.
Damn, you ain't lying, Sly. Hey, man. I ain't think he was coming. I ain't thinking. I'm surprised you remember that, Sly, because man, I sure thought he was bullshit.
Every week he'd be like, "Yo, I'm still checking flights."
Cussing out because he ain't bought his ticket.
Like they don't get cheaper the closer you get to them.
I was in that motherfucker just sitting there chilling and waiting.
True, false, or in? The first stage of drunk is y'all not hot.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm the only one hot in here.
Why is it two of you?
Ain't nigga said y'all ain't hot.
Right, turn the music down. Ain't no music playing.
True, false, or in? Just because your kids like your food don't mean you can cook.
True.
That's false. My kids got some
that's true.
Taste buds.
No,
I can cook. My kids like my food.
I don't. Yo, hey, I got a niece and nephew, and they swear their mother can cook. Right? They swear my sister can cook, and I always say no, your mom can't cook. Right? And they come over and they when they taste grandma food, they agree with me, but they won't never agree with me in front of their mother.
Yeah, they smart. Yeah, mama, your shit tastes garbage as fuck.
Feed us at home. yo. Hey, but sometimes you gotta say, hey, I remember I told my mother, hey, yo, when she made the same meal as my grandmother made, yours don't taste as good as grandma's. That's just factual shit. Just say, tell your mom the truth, and then she'll stop making it. She only making it because you think. She only make it because you think she like you. She think you like it. What's up?
True, false, or end. Before bitches suck dick, they always say, "You lucky I like you."
Yeah, that's a classic line, huh? that you know
I don't be you know I'm be doing it. I don't even know how to do that.
Like you can practice, motherfucker.
Is this how they do it in the video? I seen this on a meme.
All right, here we go. Keeping with that same energy. All light-skinned girls with long hair and big heads suck the best dick.
We gotta agree to all of those things. Light skin, big head, long hair. What you say?
Light-skinned girls with long hair and big heads.
If the hair is theirs, that's true. If the hair is theirs, it's true.
They gotta have a big head too.
Think about it now. The big head, light-skinned girls.
Yeah. They suck a soccer ball through a garden hose.
All right. I'm taking your word for it. I'm taking your word.
Let's take Sly's word for it.
Yeah, we gonna take Sly.
True. Like, yo, have you ever like you always in a good mood? Like if y'all always in a good mood and you just want to have an argument with somebody, fuck with a light skinned girl.
All right. Here we go. True, false, and
you be pissed off.
If she buys you cologne, she wants you to smell like her work husband.
True.
Yeah, that's false.
Then if it's not your favorite cologne and she buys,
I'm just say I guess I should say new cologne. Yeah.
Yeah.
She just buy you something out the blue.
Yeah. If you like Cool Water, said, and she bring you home some Armani,
she say Cool Water.
She wants you. That's what you be wearing. That's what said. Put Cool Water on like it's Axe spray.
You drunk as hell, boy. I drowned, boy. You crazy. My cologne stash too serious.
I don't think Sid ever wore Cool Water.
Man, he don't know nothing about Bristol. I just got a fresh bottle of Bristol.
But don't say a fresh bottle, said, when it's a free sample. It ain't the same.
This motherfucker drunk.
You got them, you motherfucker, you just rubbing them cards all on your clothes and shit.
Nigga walk out the door with a rash on his neck. Hey, slide a motherfucker, tell the chick, hold on, I gotta stop at Macy's for a second. Run that spray cologne or something.
Scratching your bills with cologne and sending them in and shit. With money orders.
Got money order.
All right, I got two more. True, false, and end. One man, she's crazy, is another man's. I see what he was talking about. True, false, and end.
Always. Always.
That's true. Definitely, like after 3 months, like now I see what he was talking about. You see that in the first 3 months.
Yeah. All right. Last but not least, if your left hand is cut, then your right hand is left.
I like that.
So now this nigga got Laffy Taffy jokes, huh? Nigga pull the jokes out the Cracker Jack box.
I like that.
And of course, 75-year-old Sly gonna like some shit like that.
That's my
He can't wait to go and tell his niece and nephew that shit. Sly finna go put that in the fucking Facebook group.
Put that shit on t-shirt.
That's pretty good. All right.
No, it ain't. Don't ever say that shit like that old bullshit kid.
Oh shit. All right. All right, here we go. Welcome back to Inside the Cave. We got. Okay, so this is a new decade. This is the 2020. Things you want to leave in the 2010s. Like for me, here's things I want to leave in the 2010s. I want ladies to go back to talking like ladies again. I don't want a woman cussing me out like a nigga. G fam, fuck you talking about, fuck you mean. Cuss me out like ladies used to cuss us out. Hang up the phone on us or some shit like that, or just block us. Don't leave all that shit in the 2010s. That's when I want to leave in the 2010s. Ladies acting like niggas.
Well, that ain't gonna stop.
I hope so. I hope it goes back to that.
I would like the women to leave all of these colorful wigs in the last 10 years and back there. Like just rock your natural hair and style it up however you want to. Whatever God gives you, just rock with that. However long it is, do what you can do with that length and rock it. If it needs to grow, rock it until it grow and try something else. If you got gray hair, let that gray show. That's some sexy shit.
I want to say,
this nigga sounds crazy.
I want to leave eyelashes. These eyelashes. Like
thank God.
Ladies, let's leave these 10-inch.
Jacking off, nigga.
Let's leave these 10-inch eyelashes in the 2010s. Don't bring that to 2020 with y'all. I don't know. When did this start? Like what? When did these bitches go eyelash crazy?
I think somebody mama came, put some eyelashes on, and the girl wanted to go try her mama.
You know what? I just thought about it. J-Lo or maybe Beyonce or one of them things wore some mink eyelashes, and everybody was talking about it. And then all the bitches they couldn't afford mink, so they started getting shit similar. So and then they just went eyelash crazy. It's crazy, man. Yeah, leave that shit in 2010. Cameron said it on his Instagram page. Ain't no nigga ever said, damn, look at the lashes on her. Like, yeah, leave that in the 2010s, man.
Yeah, that shit awful. You can set a goddamn blunt on the motherfucking eyelash, though. Just rest that shit right there, Joe. It's like, hey, let me sit. I'll be right back.
Hey, close your eyes. Let me rest this blunt, right?
You can leave your eyes open. Yeah, don't give a fuck what you do.
Man, hey, it's a Muppet. You know, the kids watch Muppets and shit. It's a Muppet that look just like how these girls be looking now. I forgot her name. Like, she wasn't one of the popular Muppets, but she was like, I think it was like three female Muppets.
I'm about to say it's only a couple. The new Muppet baby.
No. It wasn't the Muppet babies. It's a Muppet. It's only, you know, Kermit and all them, but there's only 3 females. Piggy and but this one looked just like she can't open her eyes because her eyelashes is too long, and she got like heavy. I'm gonna find a picture of it. I'm gonna send it to y'all. Man, that's what these girls be looking like now, man. Like, how the hell y'all want to look like a Muppet? Yeah, we're gonna leave. This is what we're gonna leave, ladies. We're gonna leave the stripper look. Like, y'all done took Nicki Minaj started that, brought the strippers mainstream. Yeah, we're gonna leave that shit in the 2010s, man. Y'all gotta find something else.
That's the eyelashes. That's the fake eyelashes.
Fake eyelashes, the platinum wigs and shit. Like when we was growing up, you know, strippers put that shit on because they had something else to do the next morning. So they basically didn't want to look like themselves. That's why they put heavy makeup on and wigs and all that kind of shit. They wanted to be able to take that shit off and go to school the next day. Be like, didn't I see you last night? Nah, you ain't see me. Oh, okay, this girl look almost like you. It wasn't me. Now, these chicks in the 2010s, hopefully not in the 2020s, they proud to look like the strippers. But you know what? That's what we're gonna leave in 2010s. Hoe is life. They started that shit in the 2010s. Talking about hoe is life. And
I ain't never heard that.
Oh yeah. Well, see, you ain't on social media. You're a smart man. But yeah, a lot of those chicks started saying that shit. Like when Instagram got popping, they kept saying "hoe is life." Yep.
Okay.
Ladies, y'all gotta do better, man. Y'all, we at Inside the Cave, we believe in y'all. We believe y'all better than just hoes.
I don't. Can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
Y'all wholesome.
Y'all ain't got nothing else y'all want to leave in 2010s?
Yeah, I definitely think in the last 10 years, these skinny jeans need to be left the fuck behind. Leggings, jeggings, whatever fuck they call. Skinny jeans need to be left.
Not that behind. I done seen a lot of motherfuckers with niggas look like they about look like back in the day, Joe. Motherfucker about a 32 in the waist with a size 38 pants on.
I ain't seen that. Where you at? I ain't seen
guys need to leave these capri ass pants alone too. Capri suits, capri pants, whatever. Unless you on a beach and them some long shorts, don't wear no short pants. What else? Peli don't even make Pelis no more, so I don't want to see nobody with no Pelis.
Then who you see wearing Pelis?
No names.
Motherfuckers still pulling out these old shits.
There ain't no
brand new old shits.
Nah,
nigga 15 wearing.
Sorry, I was just about to say, yeah, you right. I forgot, but there's one nigga that's still wearing.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, all I need is a fresh hoodie every year, and I'm gonna rock this Peli. Go to the club and take a picture with a fifth of Hennessy with that shit on, and post that shit.
Damn.
Hey, dead ass, yo. I be out west. I be moving around. I drive past the county a lot, 26 California.
Yeah.
Man, dead ass seen a nigga over there with a Peli.
He might have been locked up since 99, though.
Yeah.
He might have been locked up since 99.
In the county? For that long?
Waiting on trial. He ain't got no lawyer. Waiting on trial.
Nigga that waiting on a $500 bond.
For 30 years.
Tell me what's wrong with that. Nigga sitting in jail for a $500 bond.
Yeah, that shit ain't. It really ain't funny though.
Oh, that ain't, but still it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Technology wise, I probably would want to leave Alexa, Siri, all them motherfuckers behind.
Yeah, motherfuckers need to leave that shit alone. It's just too much, Joe. It's too much automated shit, bro. Way too fucking much.
Exactly. It's just technology-wise, like kids don't even want to go outside no more, man.
Nigga, that's been the case.
They stuck in their screen. But over the last 10 years, like it done got ridiculous, man. It ain't got ridiculous.
Yeah. But it's
like,
so much.
They don't even know.
Hey, it's so much shit you can do in the house now, though. That, like, you know what I'm saying?
But let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this. When y'all was shorties, junior high school age, what's the one thing y'all wanted to go outside and do the most?
Play ball. But shit.
Thank you. All right.
Hold on. No. Let me say something. Playing ball in the driveway or playing ball NBA 2K? I'll tell you right now. NBA 2K lit. You can actually be an NBA player. I kind of feel these shorties. Like, I'm out here practicing moves when I can just put on the game, and I'm really in the league now. I got an agent. I got an apartment.
But I went to the arcade. Kids used to go to the arcade. You know, like we went to the arcade to play NBA Jam. Like before we went to the arcade. We still had the Nintendos and all. You know, that shit was coming up, but still kids wanted to go outside. But my point was like, parents. Remember, parents. You might have asked your parents, grandparents.
Went to the arcade.
Did you have a rim in the backyard? Did you ask them for a rim in the backyard?
I had one.
Exactly.
Still garbage.
These kids don't want none of that shit.
I just told you why. Why would I want
to? You can tell Sly ain't got no kids and don't be around no kids and nothing. This nigga still think they supposed to be playing hopscotch.
Look, Uncle said, when I had some kids, this was gonna happen.
This was gonna happen. NBA 2K. Joe Dirt is probably playing NBA 2K right now. All right, I'm telling you that shit.
Joe Dirt is probably playing with himself right now.
That too, but look, that shit.
Why playing 2K at the same time?
That shit is lit.
Right.
They scan your face and they put you in the game. They give you.
That's what I'm saying. First of all, why is you letting that game scan your face, bro?
Thank you.
Tell you what they do now.
Bro. Why are you letting them niggas scan your face and put your face in the game, and then selling your face to an agency or something?
Yeah. Hey, man, wait till you commit a crime. Wait till somebody commit a crime and they like his face scanned into his PlayStation or Xbox or some shit. The shit gonna be ridiculous. It's just leaving a digital fingerprint for yourself, but you leaving your whole face.
Yep.
Well, we got a digital facial recognition hit on them, and then they just gonna feed that into another computer and find your ass.
Yeah, but you still bugging. Niggas ain't going outside to play jump rope, climb
I'm just
trees.
saying, go outside, interact. You know, with other kids. That's all.
But that's the thing. They interacting right there at the game. They put their headset on. They lit. You remember you had to wait till your mama wait. You remember you had to wait until your mama came home. Hold on, Sly. But look, your parents them came home before you can go outside. You have to wait till your godparents to come home before you can go over to their house just to sit down and play the video game together. Motherfuckers sitting right in the kitchen, right in the motherfucking basement, sitting there with the TV hooked up, with the headphones on, and y'all can play all night and ain't gotta go nowhere.
Yep. It's a different world.
So my mama don't get home to 6. Call me when she can. I'm gonna call you when she get home. You can come back. You walk over there, ride the bike over there, be there about 6:15. And you gotta leave at 10. You know you gotta go home and get ready for school. Man, go ahead. Motherfucker said, right, hey, you ready? As soon as you get to the crib, log in. Man, you done already played 3 or 4 games before your peoples got home.
Yep. Man. And now they talking about the PlayStation 5 is coming out.
Yeah, I already told Max. I said, Max, we're gonna get a PlayStation 5 when it comes.
News, rumors, gossip, and reality with Kat on Inside the Cave.
Doing it big right now.
This is the news this week. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry steps down. What do y'all think about that? I don't have the exact story right now.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like I told my moms. How long before they kill that girl?
Damn. Hey, I told Chris the same.
How long before they princess dye her?
Yeah, but see, my wife was saying that's the reason why that her husband said, was like on her side, like we're gonna go ahead and step down because see, I don't keep up with all that. But she said that's what happened to his mom. Princess Di was his mom.
Yeah, I know that, motherfucker. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
See, I didn't know that. See, I didn't.
You didn't know that? Nah, I don't keep up with it.
You didn't know that?
Nah, I ain't know shit. How would I know?
Prince Charles and Princess Diana was married, and they had
obviously,
William and Harry.
you explain to him
like he act like he. Well, to the person we talking about, shit. You might need a refresher.
My whole thing is how you know what you was getting into. It's almost like Michelle Obama. She never dreamed of being first lady or nothing like that. But once her husband became president, she didn't really care for the job or whatever like that. But she did it without all these complaints and trying to leave. You know what I'm saying? She knows she. Now the only difference is it was 8. She know I only got 8 years, 7 years, 6 years. You know, you can count down. Once you in that, you in it for life. But at the same time, you would think they might have had that conversation, or maybe they did, and they was like, "Hey, if you don't like it, we'll step down." So
yeah, cause see what I'm saying, I don't know, but you mean to tell me this black girl from the United States of America finna come fuck up 1,000 years of tradition? Mm-mm.
But they said now, Chris, my wife told me they not the first couple to actually do this.
Well, they doing it in a social media age, and on front page for everybody. She gonna get Princess Di, man. They better go somewhere and chill.
But see, well, damn.
They ain't finna let this black girl from America come over here and just decide she finna just, hey, look, this what it is. We out. Peace out.
Right. Here you go. Bad Boys comes out this weekend, and on one of the other shows, they interviewed Will Smith, and Will Smith said that he was insecure about his wife Jada Pinkett's relationship with the late great Tupac. He said he was the clean guy from Philly, and Pac was just Pac, and he felt like how could he compete? What y'all think about Will Smith feelings towards Pac? He said he never could speak to him. Said he was in the room with him, never spoke to him. And he said Pac never spoke to him either, though.
I think that's one is open transparency, but it might go back to what you and Sid was just talking about. Philly, he was from Philly, and Pac wasn't from Philly. You know, different upbringing, and you never knew about the other half. He probably didn't know how to approach him, and Jada was from both worlds, and she was telling her boyfriend then or friend, "Hey, y'all got more in common than what you think." And he just never bit the bullet and went over there and spoke to him. You know, had he done it, shit could have been Pac could have been on a different path. You know, those type of things happen.
Nah, let's keep it a buck. Another nigga don't want to talk to another nigga who felt like that's banging his woman, even when they wasn't together. That don't matter. You ain't finna just most dudes. I mean, say it ain't like you finna just pull up chummy.
Right.
When he know how she felt about Pac. Even though she with him and you got it, yeah, that's true. That's understandable, but nah, at the same time, me and you both done seen her in a certain type of way.
Right.
You wouldn't speak if you was Will Smith. You wouldn't speak to Pac. If you was Pac, you wouldn't speak to Will Smith.
I can't say that I would, but I don't know. So
no,
maybe
not. No. I mean, my lady.
Not if
I don't care if my lady got a friend, whatever. I ain't speaking. Fuck you. That's how I feel. Yeah, I ain't speaking. It's a nod. All right. What up? And,
especially if they've been together. Nah, I don't know.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. My girl, she do the same shit to me. One time we was in the. In fact, I want to say, you wasn't with me. Me and her went somewhere and we seen Bernadette from high school. This was years ago. And I was like, "Hey, what's up, Bernadette?" And she came and gave me a hug. Man, Chris turned her back on her like it was some bitch I was near. Just turn her back like, man. So that's just what couples do, man. Couples ain't. I said, man, you know her from high school. We went to high school with her. Oh, okay. All right. Whatever.
I honor that though. I honor that. All right.
This is so funny. It's so funny. That's funny, man.
You just say, yeah, okay.
I was like, hey, she was cool with you too. Shit. All right. Here's an interesting story. Yo Gotti enlists Rock Nation and Jay-Z lawyer to sue Mississippi State prisons on behalf of inmates for inhumane living conditions. Man, I heard this place. I mean, we all know prison is fucked up, but they're saying that the conditions have allegedly led to violent outbursts in prison. In the first week of the new year, 3 inmates were stabbed to death. They said there's sewage all over the place. They said it's mold on the ground. They said it's just real fucked up. And, you know, shortage of water, shortage of mattresses. Just. I mean, we all know prison is fucked up, but at the same time, you wouldn't treat a dog like that, you know. So, what y'all think about Yo Gotti?
It's warranted. I'm glad he felt the need that he needed to do so. I don't know what brought it on other than circumstances. Does he have some type of personal interest in it? Somebody he knows is in there, but I'm glad they brought it to the light. So let's see what happens. Usually when Jay-Z's attorneys, lawyers, Rock Nation lawyers get involved in stuff, you should start falling from the trees.
Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds right.
All right, here we go. Tekashi 6ix9ine fears for his safety in prison and wants to finish off his sentence at home. Tekashi 6ix9ine was sentenced to 2 years in prison after pleading guilty to his racketeering case, and he is asked to judge because he feels for his life. Can he finish off serving out the rest of his sentence at home? He alleges that the private jail he's placed in is full of blood gang members. Yeah, probably not a good place to be, but like they say, jail is fucked up.
Well, you know what they say? Hey, blood in, blood out. Bound by honor. He'll figure it out.
But what's safer for him, at home or I don't know.
I mean, you know what? They probably gonna grant it to him. He done been, I guess, honest. You know, he done snitched, been honest with him, told his truth, told the truth, and gave the prosecutors, judges, courts, whatever they wanted. And he's telling them like, yo, y'all gonna be responsible. Y'all gonna help be responsible for my death, because this is going to happen. And I think he already said they they attempted to kill him or slit his throat.
Who we talking about?
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Tekashi 6.
Fuck him.
he said jail ain't safe. He need to serve the rest of his sentence at the crib.
Nah. He gonna probably get it. You know, all bullshit aside, he gonna probably get it, or some type of leniency.
Yeah, you're right.
Here we go. Two more stories. Whitney Houston and Notorious B.I.G., amongst others, are among 2020 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees. Said Whitney Houston has been eligible since 2010, will finally be enshrined among some of the most iconic performers. And Notorious B.I.G., as well as 9 Inch Nails and some group named T-Rex. They all are in. What do you think about Biggie being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Congrats to B.I.G., man. He deserved it.
Biggie in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's what's kind of weird. Man.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is just code for Music Hall of Fame, kind of. I mean,
yeah, that's what it is. They not gonna break it down and say R&B Rock of Fame, Jazz Rock of Fame.
Yeah,
that's rock and roll. That's what it is. But you know, put your lighters up for Whitney.
You crazy.
And a spoon if you got one.
Oh man, you bogus.
You know that's crazy. Hey, this is the last story.
It ain't a spoon.
All right. Lonnie Love. Here's the last story. Lonnie Love says black men don't know how to be faithful because of the effects of slaveries. Our families were broken up. Lonnie Love says black men struggle with being the real hosts were discussing Joe Budden's recent comments on Kevin Hart's new personal Netflix documentary, Kevin Hart Don't Fuck This Up, in their latest girl chat. Budden shared that he understood why Hart cheated, saying Kevin Hart's work ethic led him to infidelity. He works really hard. I can work harder. Like, I can see how niggas cheat, he said. And so Lonnie Love believed this is all because of slavery and everything. What do y'all feel about that? Black men cheating because of slavery, like white men don't cheat. Like men in general don't cheat.
I hear what he's trying to say, and he's trying to use what I think, in my opinion, he's trying to use the rape culture from slave owners breaking up black families. You know, so he's definitely stretching it, you know, trying to spark a conversation. That's definitely not the reason why men cheat. Some people just fucking want some new pussy, and that's why, or a new conversation, or they want to text a dick pic or whatever cheating is for them. That's what they want to do. It's not because it's not because of slavery.
Yeah, you know, men stop cheating. Men stop cheating, or when they just grow up. You know, like for me, I can go on record and say I ain't met. Look here, I make $33 an hour. I'm married. If I get divorced, that means I make $16 an hour. I got 3 kids. That means I make $9 an hour. There's no way in the world I'm doing the same fucking job that I've been doing for 20 plus years for $9 an hour. I ain't met no
preach.
That's simple for me. Math.
Simple math. It's cheaper. It's cheaper to keep her.
Forget infidelity, love, and all that shit. There's no way in the world I'm going to work for the next 20 years for $9 an hour.
It's cheaper to keep her.
Now maybe rich folks got other things they look at. I'm just saying for old CB, I ain't working at. How can I work this same fucking job for $9 an hour, bro?
No, you right, CB. A lot of what you just touched on. A lot of people don't look at they marriage contract or any of that when they get divorces. Any of that shit, they looking for out and how many commas they gonna get, but they not looking at what they might have to give up for the shit that they done did. So
and you wonder why I say just pay for the pussy. You can just go ahead and you rather work $9 an hour, make $9 an hour, so you can have the bitch you really want. Or
get you a mistress.
Get you a $50 holler. What it was a $40 holler now. Shit. And be done with
it. You might leave that motherfucker itching.
Hey,
$40, boy.
You do not give up no $60K a year job over no $40 piece of pussy.
Man, ain't no losing your livelihood over, man. Fuck
talk to him. You gotta talk to him.
I can do that. That math is real easy to do.
and the other thing about it, women do math too. They know what they're gonna get as soon as he fuck up. He had to go from 33 to 1650.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Down to $9 an hour.
Yeah, that shit ain't no way in the world. That's I'm about to say the old Chris Rock joke, but never mind. We can't say that joke today. But fuck that. Ain't no way in the world, man. I think once people grow up and realize what's at stake, anybody finna, and then on top of you just ain't want to gamble your whole family away, man. Just fuck that.
Yeah, guys, last night of cheating should be whenever the bachelor party is. before they say I do. Before I say I do. Yeah. That'd be the last. Where you can get it all out your system. and then anytime you leave the area code, if you ain't in the same area code, that shit don't.
Yeah, they say that again.
Or if you get chose.
If you ain't in the same area code, that shit don't count. If you gotta dial 001 before you dial your area code, the shit definitely don't count.
Oh,
if you need a calling card to call home, it don't count.
Hey, it's your girl Cherry Johnson, and I'm coming to ask you to please listen and subscribe to Cherry's World on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and the iHeartRadio app, or wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Big Dog's old school mini mix. Throwing it back on Inside the Cave.
Y'all already know what it is.
The best of 2019. I forgot who it was that sent me that. Hold on. Well, anyway, somebody said, I'm glad y'all left that stupid segment Who Ain't Got No Bitches in 2019. But guess what? We bringing it back.
Where's the bitches? Where's the bitches?
You shouldn't have said nothing because I sure forgot all about it. But
where's the bitches? Where's the bitches?
He said that was a stupid ass segment. We bringing it back. So Who Ain't Got No Bitches? All right, this week it is Rick Ross, the boss, Rose versus Future. Boy, this is going to be a good matchup tonight, boy. This is the main event. Rick Ross versus Future. Now, before I give you guys the results of the damage these two brothers did, give me your opinions right now. Who you think, Slag, had the most bitches? Rick Ross, or had the best bitches? Rick Ross or Future?
Man, man. Out of my personal friends, it's a lot of bad chicks that love Rick Ross that I personally know. I'm like, why? But for all the purposes of this conversation, it's gonna be Future.
Yeah, Rick Ross has a couple sleepers on here that I don't know.
It's gonna be Future, and I've heard backstories, of course, of Rick Ross before he was Rick Ross, and then I've heard backstories of Future before he was Future, and both of them done came a long way, like to the point where like they wasn't bagging bitches, you know. So
yeah, all right, Sid, what you think? Who you think gonna win this matchup before I even get the results? You gotta put your bottom dollar on.
Yeah, it's gonna be Future.
Right, like out of all the bullshit and the stories that you read about, the kid it's always the guy it's always the bad guy. It ain't never the good guy. It's always the asshole that end up with the bitches.
Well, let's get this thing going. Here's some of the hoes that Rick Ross had. A lady by the name of Brianna Camille. I think this might be one of his. Yeah, I think they have a kid together. She alright. 35. She alright. Here we go. Lyra Galore. Now this gonna be tough for Future to beat right here. Lyra Galore.
Lyra Galore, garbage now, boy.
Yeah, but in her prime.
Yeah, she still ain't better than Lori Harper.
Okay. Oh, Sid, don't wait on that, Sid. We got to get to that later. Hold on. I got something on that. All right, here we go. Liz Hagglethorne. Nice little white piece. India Love.
No, she decent.
All these other bitches that Rick Ross has smashed. Bright Eddie, Instagram model, Bright Eddie. She's 31 from Atlanta, Georgia. She cool. A stripper named Strawberry. That's Scraw with a SKRAW berry, not with a T. Strawberry. Ming Lee. All right. Khloe Kardashian. Did y'all know Ross smashed Khloe Kardashian? Now this one's decent right here. Paige Imani. She's an adult model. Y'all seen her before?
Nigga, we ain't got no pictures of none of these bitches, man. Come on with it. Like, we can see it.
Keisha Kayor. Y'all don't remember her? Yeah. Now here's the sleeper right here that I didn't know he had. Elise Neal. Y'all remember her?
Yeah, 50X.
Elise Neal, 50 used to be with her?
I'm pretty sure 50. She was very fond of 50, so I imagine they probably did something. Her and Vivica.
Okay. Elise Neal, okay. All right, now let's. Foxy Brown. Did y'all know Ross smashed Foxy Brown?
Damn, I thought she was corrupt.
Chandra Davis. Yeah, Rick Ross did some damage, man. Shout out to Rick Ross. All right, let's go to Future. Wait, first of all, were y'all impressed by any of these names?
I was shocked by some of the names, but they all celebrities, pretty much, or Instagram models.
Yeah, Rick Ross did some damage. All right, let's go. Future, of course, Lori Harvey. Lori Harvey, she's a 22-year-old daughter of Steve Harvey. She's a bad chick. All right, did y'all know Future had Nicki Minaj? Did y'all know that?
No, definitely didn't know that one. That one, when did that happen?
Let's see. Nicki Minaj, they rumored the date from January to April 2017. Then rumors started dating again in May of 2018. I don't know how that coincided.
And when she dated
Meek Mill.
And she dated Nas when?
Right. All right. I think y'all right. Yeah, I think Future easily won this. Larsa Pippen, Black China, Aaliyah Petty, the Instagram model. Tyrena Lee, Ciara, India J, Jessica Smith. Yeah, I think y'all about right. And these just the main girls they talked about. All right, so who won? Nicki Minaj, Future or Rick Ross? I think y'all was right. It is Future.
I know my bitches.
He did some damage. Shout out to Future, man. Fucking these hoes, boy. There you go.
Got a problem? Need some advice? Send your questions and problems to Cat for Cat's Corner on Inside the Cave.
All right, what's next? Oh, we got Cat's Corner. This is Cat's Corner. What's that? I think that was supposed to be first. Hey, check this out. This is from Anonymous. If you want to send something in for 2020, Cat's Corner, send it in inside the cave podcast at gmail.com. Anonymous. She has just a quick question. Would you give your man a threesome as a gift? The guy I have been seeing says that in his past relationships, he's always had threesomes with the woman he's dated and says that's something he misses now that he's with me. I have never participated in a threesome and never thought of being in one, but he has been more than a good man to me and I want to keep him happy. Would you all give your man a threesome as a gift? I think you should go for it.
Hell yeah. You say you want to keep him happy, keep him happy.
He sounds like a pretty nice guy.
Like a damn good guy to me.
Hell yeah, go for it.
And why break tradition if you always had them anyway?
Yep.
But again, I think this should be one of those things where it need to be out of the area code, like out of the country type of shit. Like,
y'all need to go on vacation for this.
Yeah, you got to be on vacation or something. Yeah. Don't have that. Don't have it at the crib. You know, a staycation or no shit. This shit got to be a bona fide fucking vacation. Like meet there and leave there and leave that shit there, and everybody going respectfully back to their states and cities and shit. That's the way it should be. No fingerprints.
Yeah, and make sure y'all use protection so you don't get nobody pregnant. Boy, can you imagine that? Hey, how would that work? If you in a threesome and you get the bra pregnant, but so I mean you and the lady did it together.
So yes, like you do have to explain the birds and the bees to him.
See that said? See, told you.
Yeah, you was right. You was right, Sly.
You be putting the carriage before the horse sometimes.
So how would that work?
Yeah, Anonymous, go for it. Get that man a threesome. Get that man what he deserves.
But it can't be at home. It can't be in your bed. Or you just opening up Pandora's box for some other shit. You know, it's just, and if it's gonna be a one-time thing, put that shit out of the country, on vacation somewhere.
I don't think it is gonna be a one-time thing because he said that he's used to having threesomes, so it don't sound like it's a one-off.
But this is his wife. This is his wife.
What if he wanted a threesome with another guy?
Ooh. Yeah,
what if
set you out, Anonymous? Yeah, he might be trying to set you out.
Or trying to set himself up.
Damn.
She gonna say yeah. She gonna say yeah. She gonna say yeah. If that happens, she gonna say.
You gotta be more specific, Anonymous. Yeah, you gotta be more specific with it. All right.
Yeah, you definitely got to come up with some rules of that shit. And I would suggest like you pick the bitch, or both of y'all pick the bitch, and it can't be a bitch that he know. Don't ask me how I know this.
Yeah, but what you're saying is this is what you're saying. She got to pick the girl. Can't be a girl that you know. Y'all know.
Or both of y'all got to agree. Both of y'all should agree on the person. You know what I'm saying? So vet the chick, you know, or the dude, however fuck y'all soon. And you know, agree with it and set the rules, you know, the preliminaries, the middle, and the final. Set all of that shit down. Get all of that shit down. You know, don't just go his way because
making this shit too much
he been doing it.
Just go somewhere, get an escort, pay that $100 and call it a day. Man, all this bullshit you doing, motherfucker. Y'all agree or you opening up a job position. What the fuck?
You're right. Yeah, the internet makes things.
You know, on second,
motherfucker gotta sign up on LinkedIn to have a goddamn threesome with y'all.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Plan C do what said. Say they probably got an app for threesomes and shit anyway. So.
Yeah, we need to make one if they don't.
Yeah, you know what? Let me get on that shit right now.
Unapologetic, unfiltered, and unedited. Inside the Cave. Thought-provoking ignorance guaranteed.
Had a long week? Need to get some stuff off your chest? Do it now! Let's go 0 to 100 real quick.
Real quick. Real fucking quick, nigga. 0 to 100, nigga. Real quick.
Here we go. This is Round the Cave 2020. What you guys said?
Shit, man. I don't know. I ain't got nothing. You know, I don't have nothing, but I got this one comment. Always remember, stupidity is an option.
Yeah. Why you say that? I agree, but why you say that?
Because it's just some motherfuckers who just stupid for no reason. And you don't have to be stupid. You don't. That's why I say stupidity is an option.
Yeah, you can choose to open a book. If you choose not to, you just choosing to be stupid. You know, you don't have to open a book. You can just choose to learn. But you know, if you choose not to learn and listen, I agree with what it says. You're just stupid.
All right. What you got this week's live?
Man, my around the cave, man, would be for, I don't know, like I want to do the government, you know, with the shit going on, election year, impeachment process, articles of impeachment going over to the Senate, 45 steady line. But I'm sick and tired of the bullshit, man. I just want somebody to call his ass out and be done with his ass. My other shit, January 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, you know, or what day is observed for Martin Luther King is, you know, it's Martin Luther King, he would have been 91, you know, so kids out of school on Monday, so they get a nice 3-day weekend. So, I mean, that's my around the cave, trying to start the year off right with this good weather. Me and Sid was talking about earlier for Chicago. This is some great shit that we're having. You know, we'll take the cold, keep the snow, and you know, let's hope that these even years, like you said, CB last year, you know, tend to be more positive than negative.
I always love even years. I always had good even years. Hey, for my Around the Cave, last year David Chappelle did a documentary. This is. Hey, first of all, let me say this. If anybody that's been listening Inside the Cave, you're a subscriber, you probably noticed. Maybe you haven't noticed, but there's a lot of shows that probably just dropped off, and you probably like, damn, episode this. Kind of missing some numbers. Yeah, a couple of episodes had to been taken down. So, because I actually, when I be looking for best ofs and stuff, I was like, damn, I said that. I said this, and nah, this ain't aging well. So I had to kind of like take some surf. I took a couple episodes down, so they'll never be heard again. Most of them was before Sly, but they had to take some of that shit down. And it wasn't nobody else said. It was some shit that I said. I'm like, damn, I said that. There was a good interview too. I had to take that shit down. But
you had to police your own self, man.
Yeah, he finally decided to edit.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I didn't edit. I deleted.
He don't edit. He just deleted.
Control Alt Delete. Motherfucker, I did that.
Yo, I just want to know which episodes it was and what he said, man.
It's gone. It's long gone. But damn. I told my brother, man, you let me say that. So, anyway.
He done cut 5 years worth of work down to 3.5 years.
I ain't doing it. I wasn't that bad, but it was a couple episodes I just had to get. I'm like, if we ever go anywhere further, like this gonna come back and bite us. So I like this. So and it's gonna be a lot of more of that happening pretty soon. But so I listened. A lot of women were trying to figure out Dave Chappelle's and the Dave Chappelle documentary. Now this might be something else I might have to take down one day too. But he said in Dave Chappelle documentary, he was like something about 35-year-old pussy. Like who wants 35-year-old pussy? And a lot of women were like, what the fuck that supposed to mean? 35? What you mean? I'm 35. I pussy good, all that kind of shit. A lot of women didn't understand what he meant by 35-year-old pussy. Well, let me explain to you, ladies, what he meant by who wants 35-year-old pussy. Look at...
Hey, ladies! It's time for To Tell the Truth. Ladies, let's talk about it with Sly on Inside the Cave.
All right, Sly, what we doing? Tell the truth.
All right, check it out. Tell the truth, ladies or gentlemen, since Cat ain't here. You and Sid touched on it a little earlier, but I didn't want to say nothing. So check this out. Like, you know how women want to know how many people you done been with, shit like that. And CB, you just mentioned a story about you and your wife being in the room, and you hugged a friend that both of y'all went to high school with. She turned her back. So the question is, would you want to know if the person that you're with, your girlfriend, boyfriend, or spouse, was with somebody that's in the same room with you guys? Are you following the question?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if it's years apart, see, you've been married for some odd years. So you see somebody, and I know you and your girl went to high school together, but you see somebody from your past, and they're in the room, and they might be there by themselves. Do you let your wife know freely, hey, I used to date her, or we went out, and what you want to know?
Oh, I don't have those problems, Sly, so I can't answer that.
But if your wife wanted to know, would you tell her?
I've been a one woman man forever. So
okay. So you can't even do. Sid, what about you?
Would I let her know, or would I want to be let?
I guess both ways. Like, so from your perspective right now, if you was in a room, you was out at an event, and there's a gentleman in the same room at this event, and your girl notices him. Nothing, no jealousy or anything like that. But what you want to know if your girl, what you want your girl to tell you?
Nigga, this is the world's long.
Hey, what you want your girl to tell you? Hey, I dated that person. Hey, I dated him in high school. Or would you not want to know? And maybe the person come over and say, hey. Huh?
First of all, I really wouldn't matter to me one way or the other. If you dealt with somebody in high school, we so far removed from high school, that ain't nothing.
Right.
But what ain't gonna happen is we gonna go out in public and some niggas come up to me, hey, yeah, I just want you to know I used to, nah, nigga, first of all, that's bitch shit.
No, not the nigga.
Like, I thought you talking
about
not
the dude
coming
coming
up
up
to you. You know who he is. Nah, nigga, no, don't play with me like that, fam.
No. I'm saying either you or your girl initiate the conversation with you. You know, your girl initiates the conversation with you, or you initiate it with her, saying, hey,
you ain't gotta.
I dated this person. I dated this person.
No, nigga, I dated this person
before
about that.
I met you.
No. I got shit to do with me.
So she wouldn't be like, you like bitches like that, huh?
I'm gonna tell her I like bitches like you. Bitch, shut up. Nah, we ain't don't play them type of games with me. Nah, man, go ahead. We ain't nothing. Ain't shit shaking. Relax. I'm not asking no questions. You ain't asking no questions. You obviously know, goddamn it, and dealt with somebody before. You done dealt with somebody before. It is what it is.
I mean, I just.
What you doing?
You know what? I've dated women. who said that to me. Who said those things to me, and it hasn't affected me at all. It just was a conversation, and the same thing goes for me. It's rare that I'm in the room with somebody that I'm with, and somebody that I'm have dated in the past, you know. So, but I have been in the room with a date, and she's told me, hey, I used to date him, or that's her ex-boyfriend and such like that. It's just information. Whether you're gonna have a conversation,
hey, I'm gonna bring back
after it.
I'm gonna bring back something you said a long time ago. Did he walk up to you and say, "Buy her a margarita"? Look, I'm telling you, buy her a margarita. Nigga, look at me. Nigga, look at me. Buy her a margarita. You buy her a margarita, my nigga. Remember you said?
Yeah. I remember. Hey, that's funny because New Year's Eve, I went to a house party, man, and this touched on so many things we don't talk about. There was a person, it was a couple that's married at the party, and I know both of them, but I know them from two different eras in my life. Right, one of them used to work in Marshallfield. Right. The other one.
What's their name? We all of us used to work there with you. What's their name?
One of them used to work at Fields.
What's their name?
The other one.
You see the nigga ain't saying names, man. Just let him tell the story.
I want to know.
Because I don't know if she listened to the show, or I don't know if her husband.
I edited it out, man. Damn.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Acting like a damn bitch too. That's what I tell the story.
And I met her husband. Some years later, like maybe 2004 or something. But I met her in the mid 90s, early 2000s. When I'm getting ready to leave the party, she pulls me to the side. It's just me and her talking. And she says, "Yeah, it's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in so while. I would love to catch up with you. I'm gonna have to invite you out to a party." I said, "Make sure you invite your husband too." He said, "No, you my friend. He got his friends." I was like, "What the fuck type of shit is that?"
You know what it is. You know what time it is.
What the fuck?
You know what time it is.
She said, "No, you my friend." She said, I knew you first. And apparently they had this conversation, and I wasn't privy to it, but I guess he knows, but he don't know everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Man. So the question is, like, what you want to know if you're in the room with somebody that your spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend has been with, and I don't know if I would want to know, but I wouldn't shy away from the information. Like, don't tell me that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I think that would be some insecure person. If you want to share the shit with me just in case this person comes up and try to pull some, buy her a margarita. Buy her a margarita. Like then let me know up front. Like CB, maybe if you would have said to your wife, like, hey baby, there goes such and such that we went to school with, she might have said, well, if you speak to the bitch, I ain't speaking to the bitch. I'm going to the washroom. And then that would have been your cue not to speak to the bitch, or just wave at her from across the room or some shit like that.
Man, she walked up to her. I forgot where we was at, man. That's just one of the time my wife acted stupid with me, man. But I done acted stupid around her many. Hey, Sly, let me tell you this story. Matter of fact, I'm so glad Sid on his phone. So one time we go to Florida, right?
Oh shit.
Hey, hey, look, Chris bring this up to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know. I forgot all about this shit. So Sly, we go to Florida, right? It was me, my girl, Sid, his ex at the time, right? There was other people there too. And so I forget what we was walking down. We was walking down.
This was about Treasure Island, or whatever it was.
Yeah, we just walking and shit. Now me and my lady having a good time, man, together, out of town, man, down in Orlando. We having a good time together, man. Sid and his old lady into it. They were typically always into it, you know what I'm saying? But they into it. Shit. I'm like looking at, man, that shit ain't got nothing to do with us. Sid didn't want his girl to look at this two-way, and this real shit. I can talk about it now. They ain't together. But they hit a two-way pager. She was like, let me see your two-way pager. He's like, here. And then he gave it to her. The next thing you know, like 2 seconds later, he snatched that shit right back. I'm like, damn, I'm thinking myself, like, man, you can't do that, man. You can't do that. So they into it, man.
Yeah, I was on some bullshit back then. I don't know why I gave it to her in the first place.
Yeah, I don't know why he did either. He gave it to her, then he turned his back and then walked over and said, man, give me that shit back. Anyway, so we good though. We good. Me and my girl, we good. So next thing you know, said girl at the time walk off with my girl, and she, I couldn't see what they talking about, but I know what said in my ear talking some shit, pissed off or whatever about whatever, and I'm assuming that his ex is doing the same thing with my girl. So I'm getting pissed off now. I'm pissed. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm having a good time. And so some nigga walk up to my girl, because they done walked off now. So they look like they single. They look like they down there together. But I don't see that. I don't see that right then and there. I'm listening to said fill me up with bullshit, So check out how this happened, Sly. The nigga walk up to my girl and like trying to holler at her. What I throw? I throw a.
We had a drink. We both was drinking.
Yeah, I threw a bottle at the guy, right? And told him to back off. And so my girl pissed off. She like, why would you do something so ignorant and all that shit? And then his ex jump in it and cuss me out too. So I didn't say nothing to my girl. I say something to his girl. Next thing you know, my best friend, he cussed me out. Hey, nigga, don't talk to my bitch like, don't talk to my girl like that. Who the fuck you think you is? I'm like, nigga, you the one. You know what I'm saying? And we had a good trip.
You know what the moral of the story is, man? Never waste no good alcohol. You should have never fucking throw that shit.
That was some stupid shit when you think about it, though, because I could have got my ass whooped down there. Me and my girl could have been arguing. That dude could have came from behind and just cold knocked my ass out.
God damn.
That shit funny. Now that's a story you tell to your sons for shit not to do.
Hey, it was funny because my wife just brought it up. She said, "You remember that shit?" I was like, "Damn, I forgot all about that."
Damn, I remember that. That shit was wild as hell. We was down there for a minute, wasn't we?
I think we was down there about 8 days, man. We was down there long enough for all of us to get tired of each other.
That's so funny, man. Man, hey, what y'all ever do? Y'all want to do a couples trip?
No.
Shit, it's only it's what me and Lamar and Dog. You just heard what this man said about his old lady.
Oh, it's just y'all three. Y'all.
No, hold on. I forgot about that. Hey, shout out to Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt is engaged. Everybody is listening. I know that
now.
Joe Dirt not no more. He playing 2K and shit.
See, I hope we don't lose no subscribers. Wink, wink. I hope we don't lose a subscriber. But Joe Dirt is now engaged. Though. Hope we don't lose a couple subscribers though. But yeah, Joe Dirt
trying to clean up a little bit. Ain't that some shit?
God damn.
Hey man, let me reserve my seat in the back pew right now.
All right. Well, I guess that's the end of the show, then.
I ain't coming. I thought Joe was gonna be here. I didn't go looking for a dirt sheet, other than I did hear some funny shit. And I've off the top of my head, some shit about a motherfucker breaking in his house, sucking his toes or some dumb shit. It's just flat out dumb shit.
Can you imagine waking up to a stranger in your house sucking on your feet?
Now, you know what? I don't understand. How do motherfuckers get in your house? Like you, who sleeps with the door open, windows like open to the point where motherfucker? That's the type of shit I just don't understand. Like, you can't get into our crib, like unless you do some damage. Like, if you come in our crib, we gonna hear you. You just can't. I don't get that. Like, who sleeps with their door unlocked? I just don't.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't get that shit neither.
But it's common though. A lot of people do that shit. A lot of people just like, hey, it's my house. Ain't nobody. I just don't get that shit. Like, how is your house accessible for people to even come in? You know what I'm saying? I don't get that shit, man. I do not get
that. That's kind of wild.
I don't get it.
Yeah, probably them phone apps with them automatic door locks and shit.
Yeah, forget all that shit. Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Sly, get us out of here, man.
Yo, first show of 2020. Thank y'all for listening, and we'll catch y'all ass next week.
Inside the Cave.
You did say you wanted to be in, right?
Thought-provoking ignorance with special guests and cave crushers. Inside the Cave. Inside the Cave. 3 Lee Films.
You did say you wanted to be in, right?